There's something wrong.
Yes! Yes!
MT Entertainment back at you with another movie review.
Check out what we're watching today. What we watch
Yeah, today we watched Thunderbolts.
with the asterisks.
That's right. And in this video, by the end of this video, you'll know whether you want to check this movie out.
No. Hold up. Is Marvel back? They back?
I think it's a start.
That sounds like
I think it's a start.
That's a big old fucking.
I wouldn't say completely back, but I think it's a start for them.
Yeah.
It's a start. Like, it wasn't horrible.
Damn. Man.
No, I'm not saying it was bad.
Damn. Yeah.
Cause I'm basing off of what Marvel's used to. Going Marvel had past video. I think it's they're heading in the right direction. So
we will be talking mad spoilers. All right. So go watch this shit if you haven't watched it.
Yeah, this is an early review. We just came back.
Yeah.
We're gonna mention some things that some our favorite moments in this movie.
So what you think? What's going on?
So I guess we'll start off what we like.
Did they bring Marvel back?
This, and then of course we're gonna get Fantastic Four too.
Yeah. How it leads to it, you gotta watch the movie. I'll leave it at that. But it does lead into it. So
it does.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well then, go ahead.
Okay. So one of my favorite moments of this movie, because my favorite moment didn't really pick up until almost towards the middle, or we know Sentry is in this movie. Sentry is
no, but I didn't know who the fuck that was. Who's Sentry?
Sentry. I think I don't know like his history.
No, you said he was a bootleg Superman.
That's what I said. Let me get to that.
Okay.
But I'm saying that I don't know the history of Sentry.
Right.
But I know it's Marvel's version of Superman.
No, but here's the thing.
But it's like he has schizophrenia or he's bipolar.
Yes. I really this is fucked on my end because I really like how they protect this dude. Cause I could fit in there with them like. Motherfucker was tripping out for a minute. He was good for a minute, but then he went full on fuck mode, right?
Yeah, and from my understanding, that's how he is in the comics. Like I think he is bipolar or something like that in the comics.
They picked the wrong motherfucker to put as Superman, big time.
Yeah.
Even Yelena said it. So Yelena is Scarlett Johansson's sister.
Yeah. The
Black Widow.
Black Widow sister.
Yeah. Yes. So Black Widow sister, she's back. Yolanda, what the hell?
Yelena, something like that. It's Yelena.
Florence Pugh, Yelena Belova. I really like her. She's cool as fuck in this movie. Shit, she carries the movie.
She does.
Like people hate on her accent, but no, I'm in on the accent. I was enjoying that.
Her acting skills really came out in this movie. She really put her all into this acting role. I really enjoyed her in this movie. I don't know what's like I even teared up a little bit like towards the end when because in this movie she's feeling like lost and she's feeling like she doesn't have a purpose with her life.
No, but hold up though, because she kind of brought it out. She's like, we're all feeling alone, and that's what ended up happening to the bad guy.
Yeah, but the thing is, she at the beginning she didn't think it was she had pretty much gave up. Like she wanted Julia Louis-Dreyfus part. What's the lady name?
The political hoe.
Valentina. She wanted Valentina to kind of put her on something that's like positive and good. That's something that she can be proud of herself of instead of just going around killing folks.
Yeah.
And she was just feeling down that all she'd been doing is hurting people, and she wasn't getting nothing out of it anymore. So that was her whole deal.
Harbour is the Soviet version of what Captain America is supposed to be.
Yeah, he played in the
Alexei. Yeah, he was in the Black Widow too.
Yeah,
and damn, this dude, he does a very good job also.
Yeah,
so I really like his.
To me, I think he was more the comedic relief.
Yeah, big time.
Him
and Yelena, they both did a very good job.
Yes.
I think they carried the
very good
movie
acting. Yes.
This whole time. It is one of the big reasons why I wanted to see it, just to see where she would do it, because like I said earlier, a lot of people didn't like her just for her accent and all that bullshit. But to me, I like that part of it. That's why I look forward to watching it. That dude, what's her name, Florence Pugh. That's why I wanted to go watch.
And we also could just go ahead and name out the team, Thunderbolt team. course, we got Yelena.
Yeah.
And what's his name again? Mr.
The Ghost Lady?
Yeah, the one that I think she played on. Well, where did she come in? I think was it
The Taskmaster that was on the last one. The
But that was in
Taskmaster was a girl one. That was on Black Widow too.
Yes.
She got killed. But yes, there was another chick that was a ghost one. And yes, she was on Ant-Man.
Yes, that was Ant-Man.
And
She was the villain in Ant-Man. Was it Ant-Man the Wasp? Ava right there.
Okay. Alright, where you going?
Her name was Ava. She's the one that can ghost. She like can phase through walls and shit.
Yeah.
And then you got
because
Lexi.
we had another Captain America.
Yes.
Captain America B.
John Walker. John Walker from the bootleg Captain, the other bootleg Captain America.
Captain America.
So them, and of course then you have Bucky.
But Bucky wasn't a big thing in this one.
At first. But they made him a part of it towards the middle of the movie. Then he kind of joined with them because he came to try to take them back, because they're trying to make a case against
the lady. The lady is Valentina. So Valentina was like some political that was like running stuff behind the scenes, trying to make this big scheme.
Mm-hmm.
Where she is the one who gave birth Superman
Sentry.
Sentry. The Congressman Gary that was trying to take her out.
She's played by Wendell Price, who's also going to be playing Perry White in Superman.
Oh, okay,
yeah. So that's interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of Superman connections in this.
Yeah.
Just looking at her. And she was running all these like weird blackmail schemes and all this weird underground shit, that the politicians do. She ended up hiring what the Thunderbolts are to try to get rid of all her mess, right? And then that's where Yelena ended up finding out, and then the other team ended up finding out what the hell was going on there. She was double crossing them.
Yes,
right.
They all met together in this bunker because she sent them there to basically kill them, and so them to kill themselves, and they get burnt alive, and they end up teaming up and getting away.
Yeah, well, so this plan was fucking stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Cause come on, at some point these people are gonna talk to each other.
Yeah, they're not stupid.
And then that's where it led to the whole Century. I didn't know anything about this.
Yeah, I already kind of knew a little bit about Century. I knew he was gonna be in this, and I just know a little bit about it. I don't know the total history about him, but I liked his character though. The dude that played him played pretty good.
Yeah.
And the dude that played him was named
Louis Pullman.
I like how they had Sentry. Sentry, if you look in the comic books, it had his uniform down pat.
Yeah.
They even had, that's how it looks. And of course, the blonde hair, that's why she cut his hair blonde, because that's how he is in the comics too.
Yeah, well, it reminded me of Homelander shit. Right? Him being controlled by Bond. That it seemed all like that. They were scheming kind of similar kind of shit. Mm-hmm. But then this dude took a super dark turn. And I mean super fucking dark. To where all you can see is his silhouette. Because this dude is like, he goes through schizophrenia or like real dark depression shit. That's what we said earlier. You picked the wrong motherfucker to be a superhero and shit. And he let all that shit go. He started swallowing motherfuckers up.
Yeah, thank you.
With the dark zone, right?
Yeah, he was sending them into like dream states, like into other dimensions, maybe.
Yeah.
And we got to see because Yelena.
Yeah, she was willing to jump in there.
Yes.
Yeah. That was the crazy part. There was a lot of foreshadowing in this movie. I don't know what you think. There was a lot of foreshadowing.
Yeah.
So even she says like, "What do you do with that darkness? You swallow it up and put it in a pocket inside."
Yeah, that's when because in the beginning because everybody here is suffering from some type of like I don't know what my purpose is. I'm still trying to figure out where we are.
Yeah.
What we are. Are we heroes? Are we anti-heroes? Are we just losers? Or everybody, and that's what I like about this group. They all have a commonality.
Yeah.
So. And of course, eventually, the Sentry guy, he's like, he got most of that depression.
Yeah, he got real fucked up.
How he got those powers is because he was on his last rope.
Yeah.
And they said, and he said he went to South Asia or something.
He went to Malaysia. So how Sentry shit went down is, he went to Malaysia he said like, fuck it, I'll join this medical experiment hoping that, because they promised him like relief and out of his shit, right?
Maybe stronger.
Yeah, and they did give him that to a certain degree, but he's not the only one that they tried to do that shit with. So
yeah, all the other people died, right?
Yes and no. I wonder if there's some.
Yeah, because remember when
one.
Valentina said that, because they thought he was dead when they did it.
No, yeah.
Because she put him in that bunker where she was gonna kill everybody, but he survived. And
no. I get that shit right. That's a movie shit, right? But I wonder in the comics or in side stories and shit if there's where they made other Superman, right? In terms of the Marvel shit, I don't fucking know.
Think so. Now off the top of my head, I can't think of anybody. Sentry is like one of them pretty popular character. Like, yeah.
I as a big Central fan myself, never knew about this guy.
Whatever. Yelena, I can get that lady name.
Yelena.
Yeah,
Yelena.
When she decided, cause her whole thing is she's trying to. She's always had. She wants
to be a hero.
She has good in her, and she's forgotten that. And then her dad, played by the Russian Alexei, he kind of reminded her that she did have good in her, that when she was younger, that softball team, which is the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, that's where we get the name.
That's where he got the name from. Yes. So, and when he brought up a story which I love, that when she was young, she wanted to be a goalie, and the reason was because she said it was less running. But he said outside of that, he said that she wanted to be the person that like
everybody
a leader.
Can rely on.
Yeah, everybody can rely on, like when they mess up. So, which is cool. That's I never thought of like a goalie like that.
Yeah, so, no, that was very legit. No, there was a lot of shit like that. In this movie, I didn't think they were gonna touch on even the psychological shit, even the depression shit.
Yeah, and when she
that loneliness shit.
Yeah, when she cried out to her dad, that got me right there. Like I just think about it now, it makes me kind of sad. Because we all got daddy issues, but
that shit too. But not what got me is the scene at the end where the dude. So Sentry started consuming everybody into his shadow realm. I'll just call it like that.
Yeah.
So at the end of the movie, he started consuming everybody. Yelena decides to jump in just to say.
Yeah, she's like she took leadership and just went and said, "I'm gonna go ahead and go try to figure this out."
She jumped in, but she kind of knew what was going on.
I don't think she knew if it was gonna kill her or not. She just went. She didn't know about that.
She didn't know about that, but she took a chance. But what I like about it, she did it, not knowing regardless or not. But this dude was beating up his own dark side. But what was his dark side doing? Consuming his ass.
Yes.
While he was.
That's what it wanted him to do.
And she said that shit. And what did she go up and do to him?
All she did was hug him.
Yeah. She's like, "No, you're not alone."
Yes.
Fuck.
Because that's what his dark side wanted him to believe that he's by himself.
No, but that scene, that shit got me right there. That fuck man, you're not alone shit. Mm-hmm. And then the rest of them jump in and shit.
Yes.
And then like they took him out of that zone. That to me was the best beat of the fucking movie. Where like that shit hit me real strong. Like the emotions and shit. And I'm like, fuck man.
Yeah, it does. It does have some good stuff in there that kind of little tearjerker scenes. But
and I was surprised. I was not expecting none of that shit.
Either.
Not like the family shit that you said when she was in the soccer team and he was over there.
Of course, one of my favorite moments was when they were going through all those different when Yelena went inside
the shadow realm.
The shadow realm. Yeah. She was going through all her memories of what happened with her when she set up this girl in her camp when she was in that little boot camp or whatever. Yeah. She set up this girl to be shot. Yeah. And she had a lot of guilt about that. Yeah. And of course then we get a scene with her where she is drunk in the bathroom. Just sitting out. That was another depressed moment in her life.
Very hard.
And she finally came up on him where he was chilling at. And he was like in a part where his family was like hated him pretty much. Well, at least his mom.
No, it looked like his dad was beating on him.
His dad was beating him.
Him and his mom.
And his mom, but she was like his mom was blaming him though for everything. Yeah. So everybody had like some deep trauma with them.
Kind of shit. Yeah. No, I was not expecting none of that shit coming in this movie. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. I wasn't expecting.
So this movie is full of action. It's full of
traumas.
It got trauma in
You got
it.
depression. You got dark shit. You got all kinds of fucking crazy shit.
Yeah, it pull your tear strings and all that stuff. So it's definitely worth a watch. I think, like I said, I'm not sure if it saves.
Marvel?
I think it's a good start for Marvel. Like, cause what this is leading off to, I can see it being.
Okay, so all right, they saved the day, obviously, and then the fucking political bitch, she kind of spins Valentina, she spins it to make it look like they're the new Avengers, right? The Thunderbolts saved the day, and then Valentina spins it so she makes it look like they did it right and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
And then that's where it leads into they're the so-called new Avengers, but are they really? We don't know yet.
Yeah,
probably not, but because of the end credit scene, so let's talk about
that. I mean, we're gonna get to that.
Okay.
But I wanted to kind of mention another part of it where we haven't seen the Captain America with
Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon. They mentioned him because he's trying to sue them for using the Avengers name because I guess he's maybe trying to start an Avengers team himself. And they probably because we haven't seen that movie, to be honest with you. So
no, I saw it.
You watched it?
The Red Hulk bullshit? It was okay.
Okay,
it was alright. I watched it.
Anyway, he's suing them for using the Avengers name, and it's just a funny part where Mr. Alexi.
He brings out like a racetrack suit.
Yeah.
He's like, no, we're the Avengers with the Z.
Yeah.
Fuck, that shit hit hard up my ass.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, that was a good shit.
I mean, it was pretty good. I'll give it that. It was better than what I expected. I wasn't expecting anything out of this movie. I was like, okay, we just see what it is. And I mean, it was pretty good. Yeah. Pretty good. Way better than I thought it was gonna be.
This movie was way better than what I thought. I want to watch it again. I would like to watch this back. I would like to watch this back, the Black Widow film, and then watch Black Widow 2. And then watch the Black Widow. That's where Pugh started. That's where we got introduced into the Thunderbolt. Black Widow 2, man. Big Marvel fan over here.
I fell off of Marvel for a while, but I mean.
Yeah, Black Widow 2, man. It was legit. We went and watched it.
Did we?
Yes, this guy over here.
The ending towards the after credits.
So all this leads to the end credit scenes is they're at the Stark Tower. At the end of it, they're at the Stark Tower.
Yeah, the old Avengers Tower.
Yeah, they're getting a space threat and shit. And who the fuck do we see coming in? It's an intergalactic spaceship shit. The fucking Fantastic Four.
So it kind of, in a way, that's kind of a spoiler for how Fantastic Four is going to end.
Yes and no. Yes, if you've been keeping up with this shit, you already knew about this shit. I already knew about this shit.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
we knew they was going to end up.
Back here, back in this
in the Marvel
realm.
universe.
Yeah.
We knew they was coming to there.
You remember how when Hulk came down to crashing down, he's all like, Thanos is coming. Similar thing is coming, or Doomsday is coming.
Okay.
One of the two.
Because we got the Doomsday.
Either Doomsday is coming or Galactus.
It's gonna have to be Galactus, or he is part of Doomsday. I don't know.
No, because Doomsday is Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, that's right.
Galactus is some other
Doomsday.
motherfucker.
That's not his name. Doomsday.
Yeah, that's his name.
No, it's the green.
Doomsday is the dude with the silver mask and the green hood shit.
That's not his name, though.
I don't give a fuck what his name is.
You should.
I'm calling him Doomsday.
His name is.
I give these folks whatever name I want to give them.
People not gonna know who the hell you talking about.
The people will know. The real fans of him.
No, real fans want to know.
The real fans will know what I'm talking about. Real fans, post it down in the comments what the fuck I'm talking about.
Anyway, it's the
Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom. Yes.
Doctor fucking Doom.
Dr. Doom. Yes.
Fuck, man.
All you gotta do is see Robert Downey Jr. face, and you came up with it. Them going up against Dr. Doom once the Fantastic Four show up. Like, I don't know how he's gonna come in. Maybe he's gonna make an appearance in Fantastic Four.
Yeah, but that's gonna be weird though. So you're gonna introduce Doctor Doom, which is Robert Downey Jr. In this different galaxy, right?
Yeah, but I think that's gonna be last. And
then hold up. Then you're gonna bring him into this new realm where he was good. That's gonna confuse the shit out of motherfuckers.
That's not here nor there.
Oh, okay.
But
So what
we'll
you
talk
think?
about that on another. But overall, I think this movie was really good. I think it's a good start for Marvel.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the Captain America with Falcon. I've heard bad things about that, but
it was okay.
But this movie right here is pretty good. So
yeah,
I give it that. So whether you should see this movie or not, I think that you should watch it. Especially if you're a Marvel fan. I'm pretty sure you're already gonna make up your mind if you're gonna watch it already.
No, there's just a quick side mention. We watched it in 3D, and it's been a minute since I've seen a 3D movie. It was very good in terms of the 3D shit. So if you get a chance to watch it in 3D.
3D was pretty good, yeah.
So like Fantastic Four, I want to watch that in 3D. Yeah.
Definitely in 3D.
But outside of that, I recommend you go watch it if you haven't already.
Yes, sir. Definitely watch it. And thank y'all for watching. Peace out.
The M&T podcast where minds get blown from the latest movies to the comics and the TV shows. Entertainment news, yeah, we are